Gotta figure out all this stuff. I'm gonna go in here and see if I can't um, get this to work. I'll close that one. If I can hear myself. Yep, I can hear myself this time. I don't know what was wrong with it before. Sorry, guys. I got to go in here for 1 second. Okay, I think I got it. I hope I got it. Can you hear me? Ugh. Oh, good. You can hear me. I'm so happy for you. It said you were moving your first load to Georgia. Yes, I am. But I didn't have enough time to type all that out, Susan. So that's what this live stream's I'm going to tell you guys about. And please, God, please pray for us, because neither one of us have towed a closed-in trailer before. It would be a whole lot simpler for us if we rented a box truck, but they're so doggone expensive. I don't know why that's not coming out very fast. I'm glad your garden is doing good. Thank you for the thumbs up. So, David is going to let me use his trailer, and we are going to pack it up tomorrow. And just absolutely excited. I'm going to pack it up tomorrow, and we're going to probably leave out Sunday night or Monday morning. I'd really like to leave Sunday night and drive during the night when there's not as many people on the road. And of course, now the dog's going to start. There is, the officers had some people pulled over and searching their car out here. My squash has flowers. I'm so excited. I planted a whole pack of summer squash, a whole pack of butternut squash, and 10 zucchini, 10 tomatoes. Oh, girl, I'd be so excited. My tomatoes aren't really doing anything in the garden. I haven't really forced the issue because I'm moving anyways. So, but I won't be able to take any plants this time. I don't have enough space, I don't think. Little miss to plant to squash. Aw. My squash is big vine and it's still growing. Looks like terrible. The two, when it very first came up, before it had the um, white powdery mildew on it, it had two female flowers, and they both fell off. And that's the only ones I've seen. All the rest of them are males. In March, I had cabin fever. Ooh. Is David making the move with you? No. No, he's decided to stay behind. Susan, I've got to find out why that dog's barking. Give me 1 minute, okay? Maybe if I give him something. I didn't see nothing out there. I don't know what his deal is. I decided to go ahead and feed him instead of waiting. So, anyways, that's it, you know. I'm praying you are able to find land close to friends. Yes, friends in the church, and either in, hey Barb, either in Warrenton Warrenton or Norwood will probably be the best places for me. I want to stay in Warren County, so I'm going to see if I can't. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Oh no, looks like Mac broke his fingers. So it looks like we got to pray for Mac. Check these fingers out. That don't look too good to me. So what was I doing? I was going to send. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry. Trying to do this real quick because for some reason that first one didn't work too good. Anyways, so I don't know if I'm pretty sure we talked about Charity. She I saw on there where Sabrina had put it on that she has stage 1 cancer, and that they're trying to do treatments, um, and it looks like she'll be all right. So that's answered. I mean, if you're going to have it, get it when it's young and be done with it. Hopefully, she won't ever have any more problem. I guess I should not put ice in this thing. I think the ice is keeping the soda from going through the hole. And yes, I'm a bad girl. I started drinking soda again. Terrible. Hello, Roberta. So I didn't get to put on the on this one because I was trying to race over and do this. Didn't get to type out the right thingy. We're moving my first load up to Georgia to put in storage, to try to get some of the stuff out of my way on Sunday, and we're going to spend this whole week coming up there with them, and just have a good time. I mean, we could come back early, I don't know, but we're just kind of playing it by ear how long we're going to be up there and everything. And I'm taking my mom, Becky, all 3 children, and myself. So all 6 of us will be in the truck. And I'm probably going to leave the driving up to Becky. And I just pray that she keeps it slow and steady. Especially through Jacksonville. I think I really want to go. I think I'd really like to leave like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. And I got to figure out the timing of when we should leave, because I don't want to catch heavy traffic in Jacksonville. I'd like to get through there before traffic starts. And once we get into Georgia, I want to go to my favorite gas station and get fuel. So I can't tell whether we're still live or not. It's counting down, so I must be. I can't believe it, I actually got to catch Teresa's yesterday I was watching it on big TV while I was helping Mom, because I had to give my mom a shower at the same time, so I was running in and out. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I missed, but at least I got to watch it this time live. It's hard for me to do any of the lives and stuff anymore. Am I still live? Are you guys still here? Yep, you're good. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up all the totes and the boxes that we've already boxed up and get them out of our way. That way, that room will be, pretty empty. We'll be able to empty it out. And just pray for us, because it's going to be a scary ride. I know I'm going to, I don't do well riding anyways. Just got to say, I'm always, look out there. I'm a backseat driver for sure. So how's y'all's weeks going? I meant to go by Walmart and get some Ruton because I want to air layer my Barbados cherry out here. And I've got the sphagnum moss and everything to do it with. David left that here, but I've got a lot I want to air layer and get done with. Let's see what else we got going on. The dogs have brought me 2 possums this week. I don't know which one of them got them because I think Ginger's teaching him how to hunt possums. Um, they haven't harmed my chickens. I seen one day where there was chicken feathers all over the place, and I thought Chester had gotten one of my chickens, but he'd been in there eating the food that was put in there for them. He loves getting in there and eating the produce and stuff that we put in there for the chickens. My bees can't make up their mind if they're going to stay or go. One of my hives keeps going up in the tree and then coming back down. I don't know what's going on with that. I think they've got a queen that wants to. I think I need to go in there and pull the queen, find the queen, and get her and put her in another box and move her. And let's see what else. I don't know what else. I almost wish that I almost thought about telling Becky, let's take both vehicles, but I don't know if I trust her truck, her vehicle for that drive, you know. Y'all ain't saying nothing. So have you guys moved very much in your lives? Or this is a big deal for me. I've never moved this far away from home. I've moved half this distance, pretty much, one time. But not really. And we put everything in a U-Haul and moved it up there. And I don't even remember. Where did we? Because I remember getting a U-Haul stuck, but I don't remember what we did with our stuff. I have to talk to David and ask him about that. I don't remember that. It's kind of weird. I don't remember all that. I just remember getting a U-Haul truck stuck. I can hear myself. I'm trying to figure out. I moved a lot in My younger days. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I'm just an old stick in the dirt now. We're talking about it after he retires. Ah, are you going to move further out in the country or are you going to stay in the city? Sorry, I'm not typing much. I'm stuffing my face. Yeah, I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted for dinner tonight, so I had bought some. I will never do this again either. Normally, when I go to Sam's, I'll get Panera. Every once in a while, I'll splurge and get Panera broccoli and cheese soup. Well, I decided to try Members Mark this time. Not so good. It's not my favorite. I'm thinking about maybe freezing it in blocks or something other and freeze drying it because I'm really not. I mean, I'll eat it if I'm hungry, but not really something I want to eat. I did make something that was really terrific, and my daughter-in-law had given me a huge bag of cobia. It's a fish that my son had. I don't know if one of his charters had given him or he caught it or where it came from, but it was from my son. I imagine he caught it himself, but I didn't ask. And so I cleaned that up and I normally fried it. Half part of it I fried, and Virginia and I had fried fish one night, and then we had fish sandwiches the next day on it, and I still had some of it that was fresh and not, So I came home and I put some butter in the pan and and put the fish in there and kind of sauteed it in that. And then I took my lemon basil and put that in the butter and really cooked it up real good. And then when it was all done, I squeezed lemons on it. Oh, that lemon juice. Oh, it was so delicious. So that's what I made I warmed it up, and David and I had that and some mashed potatoes and some creamed corn. We moved to Homestead 34 years ago, not planning on going anywhere but heaven. Yep. That's what I want this to be my last move ever. I want to move rural out of the cities. Yep. That's me. I can't take city life anymore. Like I said, they pulled over 2 vehicles tonight. My neighbor said, I called my neighbor. I said, "What's going on out there?" She always knows everything. She's really good at keeping up with that kind of stuff. See, her doorbell rings and lets her know when somebody is out there. Mine does not. You have to come up to my door for some reason. I don't know why it does that. But anyways, so I called her and said, "Okay, what's going on?" She says, "Well, they searched her car and the truck over there, they're running his plates now. They'll probably search it too. So we'll see." So yeah, I'm just like over the whole city life thing. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy living in Florida for certain things like fishing and free hunting and because I can hunt year round now here um, for free. I don't have to pay for a license anymore. And um, it's just really, I don't know. I got to find out what the laws are up there in Georgia. I'll have so much to do. So much to do. Um, and I'm contemplating, I've really been praying hard. I know I really want the larger pieces of property. And acreage wise, they're cheaper by the bigger acreage. Hey, Christy, um, than the smaller acreage, but there is a 10-acre lot that's right beside a stream. There's a 10-acre lot right next door to it. So I could buy both of those or just one of those if they're still available when I get up there and have already sold this house. I almost forgot it was Wednesday too. If it hadn't have ringed on my phone, I wouldn't have remembered because I was right at the thing. And then the first live stream that I put up there to let you guys know that I was going to talk about this taking up my first load to Georgia. No, Susan couldn't hear me. My voice wasn't coming through. And I get all these little flying things running around here right now, driving me insane. I'm trying really hard to make things packed and use less space as I can. But boy, it's getting difficult. I don't have any real size boxes that are really good size boxes now. I've got all these small ones that they're only about this big and about this tall, you know. I'd say they're maybe 1.5 by 1.5, maybe. They're small boxes and it's driving me crazy. I'm almost tempted to go get some more totes. Now, it probably sounds crazy that I'm buying the totes, but what I thought, having this beautiful piece of machinery right there, freeze drying, I'm going to have something for storage for my freeze dried stuff. So totes would be the best thing to put that stuff in. And I think that's exactly why I'm going to go ahead and purchase a few more at a time, you know. Hello there, AR Blessed Life. I don't know why. Can't remember that's you, Sabrina. Thank you, Susan, for saying that. Okay, Sabrina, catch us up, my love, because we've been praying for charity like crazy. And I know that the last thing I was told, I saw on your Facebook that she has cancer and that she has stage 1. Have you guys gone to find out for treatment or anything yet? And that she would be able to get through this. But I want to know, you know, any more details, or has she been to any more doctors or anything? And thank you for coming in too, sweetheart. I know it's kind of crazy. And I know you guys are missing going to the firework thing. I'm sitting here trying to remember who A.R. Bus was. Thank you. We have an appointment in July. Okay. All right, cool. So no more news since you posted that. Well, we've been praying, and God has this, and He has her. She's such a sweetheart. I just have faith that this will all be taken care of. And how is she feeling? I mean, is she still with low energy and all that, or is she getting a little bit more energy back and able to eat again, or everything good? Um, so some of you guys weren't on here yet when I was talking about moving to Georgia. We're taking the first trip up. We're leaving here probably Sunday night or Monday morning, somewhere in there. And neither one of us have driven the truck hauling anything behind us, so we need definite prayers. She is on cancellation list, so we may get it sooner. She is getting stronger, but has missed a month of work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she has good bosses and understand what she's going through. And if they don't, she didn't need to be working there. God's got something great in store for her. So some of y'all have seen some of my live streams, and some of them not. I got a chance to go to the church that I've gone to for years here on Father's Day, and really had a good sermon on my phone, so not able to tag, but hello everyone. Aw. That's cool. So we got a good sermon. We went out and on the water and did a lot of boating and pulling the kids with inner tubes and just having a really good time. Let's see, what else have I done since then? Oh, we took off and went to and that I have to apologize. I tried to do a live stream on Monday. I was late because I didn't realize what time it was. I had been watching, then all of a sudden my brain just went. I was waiting on David. He had an appointment down there, and me and Mom were sitting in the car, and it started pouring down rain on us. Well, I was trying to do the live stream during the rainstorm, and we got some trolls and stuff, so Brenda was the only person in on there, so I went ahead and closed that out, and because it was just too loud in the car. She couldn't hear me very well, so yeah, that day was kind of crazy. And other than that, things have been going pretty steady. I get some it's hard to do anything with Mom here. I love her to death, but boy, I'm telling you, she can really keep me moving. I've got to take her with me in the morning to pick up the trailer. So we'll see how that goes. But we've got to learn how to hook up the trailer and everything. I mean, it should be pretty simple. And the one good thing about the trailer is it's got brakes on it. Um, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But let's see what else has been going on. One of the dogs keep bringing me possums. I found 2 this week. And let's see what else. Oh, they haven't gotten any of my babies. I still haven't made up my mind when I'm going to whether I'm going to keep or go ahead and call Jenny. Yes. Let me tell you something, Christy. Ginger is an inside dog, ain't you, baby girl? Hey, quit that chewing. Ginger. Stop chewing. You're going to chew a sore hole in you. Come here, girl. Come here. She is a really, really super good dog. And she catches possums. She'll catch rats. She don't let nothing in her yard to bother her baby girls. Now, I don't know if she would fight Chester over the girls or not. But she's a really good dog, ain't you, baby? Mommy loves you. Chester's feeling left out. He keeps talking to us, don't he? Okay, go back and lay down. Kathy, how old is Ginger now? Let's see. I had my cancer in 2016. And I think she was born in 16 or early 17. So we'll say early 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. She's 7 years old. Wow. Hey, Nancy. Winna had a water moccasin fight not long ago. It got away because it was striking and I was yelling, leave it at her. Yeah. Hey, Christy, I wanted to know, how did the surgery go with your grandbaby? We haven't got a chance to talk about that. I wanted to know how. I've been praying for her. And she is a sweet dog. Now, let me tell you something, though. Maybe somebody else wouldn't put up with this. I don't like it, but I will tolerate it because she's never bit me. But I keep her locked out of the bedrooms now because she gets allergies and all she wants to do is chew on herself. And it drives me insane when I'm trying to sleep. So I don't let her go back there. Well, tonight she went back and she got in my bedroom and she was on the other side of the bed and I said, out. This is just before my live stream, you know? And when I try to go towards her to chase her out of there, sometimes she'll go, and like it's like a bark growl type thing. And let me tell you something. I'll be honest with you. As much as I love her, she ever bites me, it will be the last day of her life. As much as I love her, she better never bite me. But I know better than to get too close to her when I'm trying to get her moved out of the bedroom, because that's what she does every single time. It's like she warns me, "Don't you get on me, woman." So I just don't push it too close to her. It was a little rough. The baby cried and my daughter cried, but she's better now. My son-in-law is real sick. He's been working a lot. Daughter's sick too, but not as bad as him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I will definitely keep them in my prayers. Dinovites for dogs. Stop that allergy itching dogs. Well, she's gonna get a bath tonight and get flea stuff put on her, and that will clear it up. Because I'm telling you, only one flea can get on her, and she goes ballistic. She will literally eat her hind end off. God let um, God led us to pray about not doing the tent starting back in December. We confirmed it in April. Found charities mass at the end of April. God knows, even when we don't see, He has given us a peace. Yes, I saw that message. I don't understand why they took that down. I really don't understand why they took that down, but I saw something where you put something like that. Oh, you have fleas there. We don't have those here, I don't think. Hmm. Yeah, it's hot in Florida. We definitely have fleas. Um, she does not. She only gets a problem with them once, maybe twice a year, and it's usually during the summer. But she, um, how do I say this? If I put flea preventative on her monthly, she'd never ever have them. But to be honest with you, if I'm not going to put that on me, I don't want to put it on her unless I absolutely have to. So I give it to her probably twice a year, and that's it. Now, and he does not really get them like she does. She'll get them on her a couple of times a year, but I've only treated him once or twice the same time as her, and he's never itching. So, but I think it's because he's got that massive coat and they can't get in there. I accidentally got bit a while back. Ruthie was attacking Charlie. He turned to defend himself and got me. All those years working with animals, and I warned people, don't get between dogs. I did it. Yeah. We treat our dogs, but the neighborhood dogs bring them to the yard. It is crazy. Yes, it is crazy. And another thing that helps, I know I've got a lot of weeds and stuff that are big, but the grass itself is not big. That helps tremendously. Tremendously. And we also, I put diatomaceous, I put DE everywhere. Um, in the coop because for the chickens because um, you know, at one time I was worried about the bees getting into the DE, but I don't believe that they ever get into the chicken coop. So I'm just not worried about that. That keeps any kind of mites and fleas off of the chickens, because they will get on the birds and stuff too. Now, I don't know if, oh, and that's something else that we did, or they did last weekend. I think it was Sunday. I told Becky, since she's helping me, I gave her the aviary that we built because she needed a chicken coop for her animals. And so she came up and got that on Sunday. And boy, I'm telling you, my yard looks naked now. I'm so used to seeing that there, it's like really weird looking out back. So I got to switch to the husband's phone. Won't be able to comment. I'll be listening. Love you guys. Bye. All right, Susan. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. So that was crazy. David was such a sweetheart. He came up and helped Becky and got that and moved it in just a few pieces. She took it apart in big pieces. I was like, what the heck? How is she going to do this? I can't figure out how she's going to do this. She took the walls off of the 4x4s because we had screwed those to the 4x4s, and she just left them in pieces. And then all she's got to do, put the 4x4s in the ground and slap them suckers back up there. She'll be having it made. Hey, Brenda. Thanks for coming in, babe. And those of you that came in that didn't hear me say it earlier, I had started a live stream at 9 o'clock or right about 9. And it wasn't, Susan couldn't hear me, so I had to go out. And so this one wasn't labeled except for number 2. What I need you guys to do for me is pray for me and Becky, because we have never pulled anything, any trailers or anything like that. And there's always a first time for everything, right? And I've got to learn how to do this. So that's what's going on. Hey, Teresa. Thank you, Nancy. I just got a message from YouTube from you, Teresa, saying there's no sound. Yeah, that first live stream had no sound. So, yeah. So we're going to be leaving Sunday. I'm going to pick up the trailer in the morning and bring it up here. And we're going to load it up here as much as we can get on it without overweighting it. And take off on Sunday or Monday morning. Probably be somewhere in the middle of the night, Sunday night. Because I really want to be through Jacksonville before rush hour. Just saying. I'm going to have to talk to Becky about that and let her know. Well, we can discuss all that tomorrow. I hope I don't forget to tell her. I would be scared, I have to admit, never pulling anything. Yeah. Well, I'm not really scared because I used to run tractors with trailers behind them, and stuff like that. So I do know how to back up. I do know how to run with it. But a tractor is a whole lot different, whole lot smaller than a trailer. But I have to say that it's all good. We've got this. We're going to get this. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to be perfect. Where are you hauling the load to? To Georgia. To Wilmer's. I'll either leave the stuff at Wilma's or I'll be getting a storage thing. I'm not sure exactly what. I want to get a metal shed. One of those little metal sheds are only like or something for 10 by 10. And I would like to put my stuff in that, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. I got to talk to Michael later on. Kathy, if I can drive a big U-Haul from Missouri through Dallas, Texas, you can do this. Well, I've driven U-Hauls and I don't have a problem with that. The problem is towing something. I don't know. It shouldn't be an issue. We're not going to be speeding. We're going to be going slower. Heck, we could go 50 miles an hour. I don't care. As long as we keep it above 45 on the interstate, I think we'll be all right. People have to go around us. I'm still a little nervous after getting run off the road. Take a deep breath when people come over the hills on these narrow roads. Yes, I get that, Christy. But there's pretty much everywhere we're going to be is flat ground. Now, y'all, this is another issue. Where that bee bit me is still giving me a little, like, I wouldn't say it's not, it doesn't hurt. It just makes me itch every once in a while in the same spot. So, yikes, I made my husband drive through Dallas and Atlanta. Now, see, neither Becky or I have any trouble driving in big cities, but I'd prefer to stay out of the big cities hauling something in rush hour traffic, because let me tell you something, them fools drive like fools. They are whipping in and out. They don't care whether you're hauling something or not. So I thought if we went through there at nighttime, took a break in Georgia, I want to go to Fuller to the Fuller to get gas at Sam's, and I think they open. Pretty sure they open at 9 o'clock. So I'll have to figure out the time frame. I never have liked safe freeways. I would have panic attacks. Yes, now I do sometimes have panic attacks driving. Yes, they're crazy drivers. Dallas was horrible. Oh, I didn't see you were leaving, Barb. I'm sorry. Have a great night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming in. This construction through Arkansas is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. There's one place where they're having construction on US 1 in Georgia. that we have to go through. But it's really not too bad. I drive it all the time. Um, I'll tell you something though, I got really aggravated. I had to have David go and take it back. I was so aggravated. I had gone to Sam's and I got 2 rotisserie chickens. Well, thank God I wasn't going to eat them right away. I bought them in the morning. It was like I think it was Sunday morning I bought them before I went over to Virginia's. I took one over to Virginia's and put the other one in the refrigerator here. And I sliced off what I wanted us to have because I chopped it up and put it in the microwave and heated it up real good. It looked fine what I made for us, and it was fine because I didn't get sick from it. But later when I came home Sunday night and went to really pull the breast meat off and everything, I'm like, David, I don't think I want to eat this. It was pink, really, really pink inside. And there was feathers all on the, right at the opening, the cavity opening. There was feathers in that area. And I'm like, I clean my chickens. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I've never seen that before ever, where they leave disgusting feathers in. Why wouldn't they clean that crap up? That's just disgusting. Do they not wash their chickens before they rotisserie them? That is so disgusting. So I had bought these chickens because I said, okay, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. And probably only a couple of dollars I would have saved myself. But I'm not used to spending money. I'm not used to paying taxes on food. So I said, I'm going to load up on everything I can. So I said, okay, I'm almost out of freeze dried cheese, because I buy the shredded cheese in the 5-pound packages and I freeze dry it all, and then I have it in jars, and I'll have it as long as it lasts, as long as I go through it, it won't go bad. So, and to be honest with you, I haven't even had to put oxygen absorbers in the I wanted to try that too. But I think I've taken all them in there. I want to try the mango again. Anyways, so I want to freeze dry all the eggs, all that stuff that I can keep. I want to have a good stash of food, so I know I won't go hungry. Well, I won't go hungry anyways, because Wilma will definitely feed me, and I won't ever have to worry about that. But I like to be independent. So I was literally grossed out. I wanted to have the rotisserie chicken because then I could chop that up and put that in anything that I wanted to. I wanted to freeze dry it and put it in jars. So all I have to do is pop it open and mix up something, mix up me One, I can take enough out of a jar and seal it back up and make me a burrito or anything, right? So I was really frustrated when he said I ain't eating that either. I said, well, I can't take that back. You're going to have to take it back. So Monday, after he took me over to Virginia's, he went over and took that back. They didn't give him no fit, nothing. They didn't say nothing to him about it. What I ate of it, Brenda, it didn't taste bad, but it was honestly, if I had not microwaved it, I think I probably would have gotten sick because it was undercooked chicken. I will not buy any more from them like that unless I know for sure, unless I can see in the package and know that they don't have no tail feathers or nothing on them or I mean, I would have been okay with one or two, but I'm telling you, there was 20 on there. It was just disgusting. Let's see. Teresa said on a lot of things. I must have missed something up further. Let me move this up. See what I'm going to do. Oh well. I don't know where it was. I don't know what it is. That is smart, Kathy. Get what you can before you have to pay taxes on food. Yeah. And I never knew that. I've never, ever had to do that before. I mean, Florida don't have no taxes on food. Good night, Sabrina. Thank you for praying for me. I'm still praying for y'all, honey. I'm dehydrating and need to get some of those oxygen absorbers. Where's a good place to get them? Okay. Now, I don't know how you're going to be storing it, whether you're storing it in Mylar bags or if you're going to be storing it in jars. Either way, oxygen absorbers are good to have in either one of them. And exactly what you're dehydrating. The oxygen absorbers I get from two places. One's from Harvest Right, and one is from Amazon. But you have to do your research, and I can't tell you right offhand which one's better right at the moment, but you have to do your research because you need so much. They have different numbers of oxygen absorbers. I want the strongest oxygen absorbers in each one of my packages because I don't want to take a chance of anything but going bad, But I haven't put oxygen absorbers in my jars because they've been doing fine. Now I'm going to test my mangoes that I put in there and see if they're still holding true. I used some clear-sided candy bags to do some fruit before I knew better. You make mistakes. You learn from your mistakes, right? And it didn't stay. I wasted my time and money on strawberries and stuff, and it didn't work. Let's see here. Yes, that is bad business practices, Nancy. But they didn't give him any trouble at all. A lot of stores undercook their food. They think it will finish cooking under the lights. Well, you know, you don't buy a rotisserie chicken so that you can cook it. Now, Publix does rotisserie chickens too. And when I worked in the beauty shop, there was a young woman who worked with me who would literally go down and buy a rotisserie chicken and sit and eat the whole doggone thing in one sitting. And that was her meal all the time. Hers was never undercooked. And I've bought them there and have never had. I've bought them at Walmart too and never had it undercooked. I got undercooked chicken in a restaurant once. I offered to cook it more, but it turned my stomach, so I ordered something different. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. Oh, jars, I guess I need those lid things too. Yes, that's what I use. Now, I use this thing. I'm going to buy one of the black ones because I don't really like this. It doesn't hold a charge like I want it to. Now, I have the food saver that I can plug into the wall and do it too with no problem. And by the way, if you get one of these, make sure that you get these two dudes with it. This came as a package deal, and you know, one's a regular size and one's a regular and one's a thing. And anyways, it this thing just goes on there like so, and it sucks it out, and it works really, really good. But it's something that I have to, as soon as I know I'm going to do that, I have to plug it in, or pull out my big thing to do it. The black one, I think, is right around, I think it was like $22 or something like that. But I don't know if it comes with those two things. You can't have enough of these, I don't think. Oh, I almost dropped that. I don't want to break it. But I don't think you can have enough of these things. Because they come in handy. You know that rubber don't always last, right? You can get them from Amazon, but I get the Harvest Right ones at Family Dollar. Family Center. I don't know what Family Center is. I dehydrated without them before, but this camper isn't very climate stable. I don't really like dehydrated green beans much. I prefer to can them, but guess I could use them in soup. I'm not too fond of green beans done dehydrated either. They must had a new person that didn't know what they were doing. That's a possibility, Nancy, but I did get, okay, this is what frustrates me. Sam's has the ability for you to go in early if you're a Plus member. They were supposed to open up at 8 o'clock for me, but they don't do that at this store. So I had to wait. I went at 9 o'clock and I had to wait until 10 o'clock before I could get inside there. I was so mad I couldn't see straight. I started to go and I was hungry. Oh my gosh, I was so hungry. I started to go to Dunkin' Donut. He must be on the door. I started to go to Dunkin' Donut and I went through their drive-thru and looked at their prices. I said, oh, heck no. I ain't spending my money like this. I'll buy more cheese. I'll wait. So that's what happened, and it just backfired. But that's all right. Next time I go, I'll get cheese. And then it's really funny. I would have waited until Monday to get this stuff, but I was out of bacon. I said, I have to have bacon this morning. I thought I was out of bacon. I had bacon in this freezer over here. I was so mad at myself, I couldn't see straight. The longer you cook green beans, the better they will be. Yep, that's true. These are those Cherokee wax beans. First time I've grown them. Nice. I don't care for wax beans. I'm thinking I like regular green beans better. Yeah. I love butter beans. I love butter beans too, but wax beans are a total different thing. Family Center is a farm and home store. I'll have to find out how much they cost there, Brenda. Next time you go in, see how much they cost. Because if they're cheaper there, I will send you money to get it and bring it to me in September. Me too, Nancy. I used to eat them with my grandmother's canned tomatoes. Sounds delicious, Kristen. I like field peas too. Me too. Really got bad tomato hornworms. Oh no. Pick them off and feed them to your chickens. That's right. I am, Brenda. I also did that Florida wave stacking and it's a disaster. Oh no. I saw something. I saw I took a picture of the cap. I mean the plastic thing that the dude had the ties. He had this because I wanted to make this. See how he's got it hanging? That's what he ties his tomatoes up with. But he uses rebarb. And I don't know what this, see that thing right there? I don't know what that is that he's got there to hold the rebarb up. And I really can't tell about the chain, but I took this picture off of YouTube. And I like the way this dude had his things. I also if I was going to stay here long enough and thought my tomatoes would come in during that time, I'd probably put some shade cloth over top of mine so that they would do a little bit better, because I'm telling you, it's hot. My broccoli still has not come to head. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll get in there or not. It's really too hot for broccoli. It's not bolted though. I don't understand. Let's see. Not a very big garden, but at least I am trying to get back to gardening. That's right, girl, you go. It don't matter even if it's a bucket. Carry on. I am Brenda. I also did that Florida leaf. I already seen it. I already read that. Patty G said they've got hornworms too. Oh, I haven't even looked at my tomatoes. I haven't been out there because they're still only a couple of feet tall. And some of them totally died out. Of course, I wasn't doing anything for them. I wasn't taking care of them at all. Always grow tomatoes on a fence. Yep. That's what I've been doing is on cattle panels. I hope next time I can get maybe a cattle panel to do the tomatoes on. My fencing is just T-posts and deer netting. Hey, that's better than nothing, honey. As long as I plant marigolds with my tomatoes, I don't get hornworms. Well, they still get on mine. I guess I need to plant more marigolds than what I've had in my gardens before. Ah, she's got marigolds and basil around them. I am going to have to go ahead and let this lemon basil go to seed so that I can get some more seeds for that because I think I'm out. Panels are what I use for tomato fences. Cool. Well, folks, I have got to get into bed so that I can go get the trailer tomorrow so we can load it all up and get it all fixed to where it will be good. We're going to have to learn how to back into my driveway. That should be interesting. Let's see, I planted basil with my tomatoes and both only sprouted. I have the BT before and it worked, but don't have any. All right, guys. You guys have a super good night. Remember, keep me in your prayers. I don't want to do this if it's not in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? So I need prayers. Love you guys. Have a super good night, and I'll catch you again on. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be doing live streams, but I'm going to try to do a live stream Monday and Wednesday. But I don't know how much reception I'll have out there. So I love you, and I will be making videos. So I'll talk to you later. Bye now.